And now the Catalan parliament is working on a unilateral declaration of independence from Spain in defiance of a court ruling and increased economic pressure from Madrid. Now, according to a Catalan lawmaker, the regional government has submitted the final results of the referendum over to the Catalan parliament. Following the step, pro-Leave parties in the Catalan parliament are now actively working on announcing the region's self-declared independence. After Spain's constitutional court suspended a session of the Catalan regional parliament set for Monday, spokesperson for the Catalan government said that Carlos Puigdemont will address parliament now on Tuesday. On October 1st, over 90% of Catalan voters voted yes to separation from Spain in a referendum deemed illegal by Madrid. And now we're joined by Mr. Jason Unruhe, political commentator, joining us out of Canada. Hello, Mr. Unruhe. Nice to have you back on the program. Your thoughts, please.
Well, I think that the people of Catalan have definitely voted in the overwhelming majority to separate from Spain, and that if this truly is the will of the people, then despite any alleged irregularities, then the country should be allowed to become their own country and separate from the rest of Spain. Well, the problem is that there's contradictions among the ruling class inside the country. For example, Catalan is a very large economic power, which constitutes about a fifth of the tax revenue that comes into the country, yet only receive 14% of it right back. So I think that there's a definite economic element, particularly as it refers to taxation, because back in 2010, Catalan tried to write their own tax. They asked for a kind of a tax reform where more of the money would be going to themselves as opposed to the entire Spanish state. But regardless of any of this, if it really is the will of the people to separate from the rest of Spain, I think that their right to do so should be respected.
And should we be concerned about Madrid? You know, they have this trigger. They could article out of the Constitution to dissolve the Catalan parliament and government. Is that a threat that Catalonians should be worried about?
Oh, I definitely think it should be. I mean, the Spanish government has certainly demonstrated that it's willing to use all means necessary to hold the country together, including the use of a great deal of police violence that has already been unleashed against the population. Well, a general strike has been called, and people who basically peacefully protested against the measures by the Spanish government have been met with severe crackdowns by the police. Violence that is completely unjustified. So saying that they would resort to other measures, that they should be worried about dissolving the parliament, I think it's definitely something they should be concerned about.
Well, we'll see what unfolds in the next couple of days. Everything is developing by the minute. I want to thank you for joining us once again, Mr. Jason Unruhe out of Ontario, Canada, political commentator.